Hello everyone, nice to meeting you again. Well, actually, I don't really meet you, but like, you get what I'm saying. I'm too, I'm a little bit thinking right now, but because I don't know. I'm kind of like in in a phase where I am experimenting a lot with, uh, like psychologically, physically, and everything. You see, I move a lot. If you are like annoyed by that, I don't really care because I have to go through this type of phase because I don't know. Like I'm still trying to find myself. So before I state the, as you can see in the title of this video, I give myself up like altogether. And the example of it, the practical example of it is in the beginning of this video. Like like I said, I've been experiencing with myself a lot. I don't really care, like the gesture, like in public speaking area there is like like a certain like type of gestures that can make you more professional, make you charismatic or something or anything like that. But like I've been trying to do that in the past, like 2 years ago or maybe 3 years ago. Basically, when I was still in high school, I was trying a lot to be like mature. But now I am really mature, like like 20 years old. I think it's a mature enough. So like in this phase, I don't give a shit about any of that anymore because I don't think it was like really helpful for me to like really grow as a person. So I let myself to be like anything that is like natural, but like still in my control. I still don't find, I still can't find like the exact um what kind of like field of study that I'm practicing right now. But when I am really like in control, like right now, like I don't care about anything, it gives me so much energy. And like I don't know, like if you see like this stuttering, it's actually like because I let myself be like this, be like stuttering and all of that shit because I I just want to push myself into a certain point where I can just be myself and like really grow. I said it again. Okay, so like if you see or if you know Slavoj Zizek, I don't really know him much. Like he's very eccentric, of course, and about his idea, I don't really know it at all. I think I knew it, but like now I don't know. But one thing that I am really interested in him on him is how he move a lot, like very what's that thing? Um, Very spontaneous and very like 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 what's that thing like when you are walking and then like like there's someone came out, you thought it was like some ghost or something, but it's just like you're reacting like I don't know, I don't know the word, I knew it but like it's it disappears. Still learning also like this language that I am really passionate about. I am English is my favorite. Okay, let's get back to the point where to the point I was talking about. It was about like yeah, give myself up like completely. I don't really want to care anymore, but not necessarily um like give a fuck about my surrounding, you know. It's just the part, this is something where I do alone, you know, in my room. But publicly, still not ready yet, like, to be honest. But like, my expectation is that I can um be more you know, calm, easy, at ease, where I'm in the situation where I have to talk to many people publicly, you know, like this type of thing, you know. So, and in also in other area like art, because I make music and I paint, but I want to focus more in music in this topic. So in music, I used to like want to be like somebody else, that I think this particular person is really something, and it got something that I that no nobody do it, nobody does it, you know. So like, I'm thinking if I can be like second of him, you know, like for example like Earl Sweatshirt or Mike in Caps. I used to be like I used to act, or I used to write, I used to make beats like him, you know, because I think it's magnificent. He's very magnificent. I'm talking about Mike, and anything about him is just like that I want to be, you know, like. But right now, I try to like take a step back from my production, from my writing session and shit, because every time I write, every time I try to write, every time I try to produce lately, I am thinking about, I will be thinking about him a lot, like how did he write, his lyrics, how did he produce. I incorporate so much parts from him, and yeah, I incorporated so much elements from him that I find really really good and really makes me comfortable when I listen to it. So like, I want to be seen as something that is really different, and something that is really something that is something who is vulnerable, because Mike is Earl as well, is really a vulnerable type of person. So like, I want to be seen like that, and because of that, so I step I'm I'm gradually stepping back from anything, and then I just want to like write for myself, and just I don't want I don't want to have like some sort of like, you know, um traits that is clearly, this is somebody else, it's not you, you know. So there is a difference between you are being, you are like really inspired, and you are trying to copy them, you know. There's a huge difference. Even though in the first try, when you are feel inspired, maybe in your first try, at least in my first try, I always try to copy them, but gradually, like in this kind of like situation I'm in right now, it's like gradually it's disappearing, you know, like it's not disappearing, it's like emerging with myself. So it's not really copying anymore. I'm not really copying them anymore as I was before. So I think it's just a sort of like a process or something. Yeah, it's a process. It's a process of acquiring new things. You got to copy it first, especially in terms of like art. You make something, you are inspired. Of course, you are being you being like controlled by the image of this person. So that's all I want to say actually. Still not really clear enough. I'm still trying to articulate myself. But before I want to look up like some methods or anything, I just want to let myself be, let myself speak a lot first, and then over time I arrange or I try to fix a certain point where this is my weakness, where I'm doing public speaking or what I'm doing um, monologue. Yeah, that's how it. That's what it is. Like the process. It's all about the process, and you gotta realize where you at in the process of doing, improving something. That's all for me. Peace out.